Morning all, it is a Tuesday morning and we're out test ride for Gino. Look at this. So, LXR-SE. Doesn't that look absolutely wonderful? Full carbon. It's got the old carbon imitation round here, all down the fairing panels, TFT display, half and half coloured wheels, red and black coloured wheels. Different, and it doesn't upset the bike off when the bike is rolling. You get them flashes of wheel that come up. It's in the deep candy red, and that seat is to die for. The seat on this is absolutely beautiful. Got the CST wheels on it. So at the back you're running a 150 70/17. Nice fat wide tyre on the front, 120 70/17. Standard road front. Oh, it's 110 on the front actually, 110 70/17. Normally you get a 120 70/17 on any bike of about 600 upwards, but red frame, it looks absolutely pucker. The one thing that really sets this bike off when you get aboard is that display. Now when you get a bit of darkness on that will go black, so you've got your coolant temperature, fuel, elapsed mileage, time which you've got to set up, rev counters on the top, miles an hour, and your gear speed indicator. And for those of you looking at the bike thinking there's something missing off the side, yes, the two side panels are missing until I do the final QC, because if I do need to get into the bike and get under the seat, you have to have all those side panels off. Them two side panels that go in there are an absolute faff to take out, and you can break them if you don't know how to take them out. So the side panel goes in there, we fit that. Once I know the bike's right, just the seat bolt is just tucked here, so I leave that right to the last minute. Side panels on when I do the final QC. Massive great tank on this. I think it's about 13.5 litres, but check the spec on it. But it doesn't have to take a lot. 5 litres that we put in gives you a quarter of a tank. And listen to that. That sounds absolutely gorgeous. Adjustable front suspension, inverted forks. What more could you want? Now, obviously the LXR is a good bike. The SE is just the cream of the crop. If you can afford it and you want to stay on a 125 for a while, get yourself an SE. These are absolutely beautiful bikes. So, it's basically the LXR, but the, as they say, the GT or the sport version of this. Everything is just a little bit better. So TFT dash, inverted forks, nice big brakes on it as well, two-tone wheels, loads of carbon imitation, and it goes like the proverbial stink for a 125. Through the box, 40 already, noddy nod, visor down. 40 mile an hour already. Now, once run in, and I know from what people have told me, you will get 65 to 66 out of one of these, if not a little bit more if you run the bike in properly. These absolutely fly, and it sounds damn good as well for a 125. Even rev matching down, we get a little pop and bang every now and then, which is good off that exhaust. Should I filter? No. Van's in front. I don't trust van drivers, so stick off to the left, watch the car coming in behind. Where's he going? In behind me. So we're going to do the hill climb down the A5, rack the mileage up, and then final test ride where we put the side panels on, and job is a good one. Now I am actually going to the inside lane, check my mirror, make sure nothing's coming in behind me, and I'm going to sit on the outside. Up the hill we go. Let's see if I can keep up with the vans. No problem at all. Come on van, move, 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 get me up to 40 mile an hour. And you can see the traffic's building up the other side, which means I can do a filter down the middle of the road, which is what that biker there is doing. Love it. So we're going to go up the top, round the top, back down the other side, cut through all the traffic, and there's always a massive great queue first thing in the morning coming up there. We're sitting at 45, which is the maximum I can go to in little bursts, and we're holding around about 6,000 RPM. Now, locking the throttle out, you will lose a couple of miles an hour climbing a hill, as you will with any 125. They're not the biggest torque or biggest horsepower in the world. Nice car. While we're doing that, I can tell you about what's going on this week. So, it's a Tuesday. I'm back in the workshop in a minute, and I have got to take out the YBR that we did the chain and sprocket on. And the sprocket on that was like hen's teeth. There was nothing left of the sprocket, and chain was slipping everywhere. So with new chain and sprocket, had an MOT, had a service, and all the bits and pieces done on it. And it originally came in for a swing arm as well, and the suspension bolt had broken off, so that's had a complete new back end on it. We'll take that out for a test ride in a minute for the customer. And then I have loads and loads of bikes coming through. I sent my little Motovloggers group a photo about half an hour ago. I've been in since 6:15 this morning, prepping all the bikes, getting ready to ride, and we've got a lot on. 6 bikes to build, loads of new bikes going out. Someone's bought a Barletta 50, that will be good. And that left-hand mirror needs to come in a bit because I can see the guardrail. I need to have it on my shoulder, so we'll lean over and just tweak that in a bit. Now I can now see the car behind me. Quick shoulder check off to the right, check he's coming in behind me, and we're going back down the other side. And back down here. So hill climb's done. We're now going to have a blat down the A5 at 40 miles an hour in rush hour traffic, and you can see how cold it is because my right hand mirror is fogging. So it's around about 4 degrees at the moment, even though the sun's out. And I checked the wind chill this morning, it's at 4 degrees. Oh great, which means I have my leather pants on. Whee! Rev's got his leathers on, and my works jacket, and underneath that my Nox armour. I do like riding in my Nox armour. Check the shoulder move out. Carbion can wait, he can go round. So 44 mile an hour down the hill we go. Let's see what the traffic build-up's like at the bottom. And watch out for the slip lane on the left. You've got a nice big sign there that says merge from the left, so you have to do a good shoulder check over your shoulder. Check that merge lane from the left because that comes from my village. And it'll be just my luck, just as I get to the slip road, Mrs. B will come flying out in a little red Ford Focus. Hopefully not. Check the slip lane, all good. Check again, all good. Check the mirror. Car coming down the slip road, it's Landy. Check the outside mirror, we are all good. Right, here we go. There's the Landy, AK-59. I know him, he lives about 4 doors from me, top of the village. Down through the box we go, just dab a rear brake just to set myself up, and drop in a filter. And you should be filtering at slow speed because you never know if one of these daft idiots is going to crack over. Thank you very much. Very nice. Thank you. And the thing is, with the lights on these, it does make car drivers aware that you are there. They do shift over. There's going to be the one that tries to gate you out. You ain't coming through here, you're not filtering, but won't be able to do this on the Triumph Tiger. But then again, with all the lights on the front of mine, they would move anyway. What I need is a set of lights like Andy GSA Tractor's got, Nino, where they flash. Look at this, look. There's always one that has to be in the wrong bloody lane. Check the shoulder, move out, filter to the inside now. And to the front of the queue. Make them wait. This is what I like about being on a bike. You can filter. Great fun. Keep an eye on the lights. I want to be the first one away. And just watch for the slowing traffic, because I know then a whacker into gear or just drop that clutch and go. We ain't far off. But the SE, what a bike and a half. And it corners very, very good. Watch that diesel spill there. Just got to keep your eye on the road. And watch out for those obligatory wet patches that you're always going to see. And then we go down the A5. Hey, more dual carriageway. 6-speed box, get her up to 45 again. So 4.7 miles in. Nearly done all my test ride mileage in one go, which is good. Now this week, what have we got on? So Tuesday, loads of test rides. I am back in the office tonight uploading videos. Wednesday night, and I was, because obviously Mrs. B is going away with Mummy for a couple of days pre-holiday with me, and she wants a little bit of time with Mum. So she's got 3 nights, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday out with Mum. Be back Friday night. So Wednesday night I was going to go and have a curry with the neighbours until I got invited along, and one of the guys said, oh, there's a lovely little meet at Billing Aquadrome for all the bikers, and oh, Rhythmic goes there. So I phoned Rhythmic last night. Oh yeah mate, we always go to Billing on a Wednesday, it's lovely down there. So I shall be having a run to Billing on Wednesday night, and probably taking Kath with me. We're going to meet up with Rhythmic and Sarah. We're going to meet up with Ali and Hayden, probably Uncle Red, Maynard, all the Rhythmic crew, as we call them, the loved up posse. So we're going to go and meet them on Wednesday. Thursday, we have a new bike meet. I normally go to Oakley on a Thursday, but I have been invited to the Lowndes Arms at Wadden. And if you want to see what that bike meet is, go on Red Bomb's Facebook page. There is a post in there for the Lowndes Arms this Thursday, and I got invited along by a guy called Vince, who I met Sunday at Woburn Triumph. And oh, cheers for the support. No worries mate, that's what I do. Thanks for advertising it, no problem. And see you Thursday mate. Yeah, lovely guy, met up with Vince, great guy. And he messaged me last night. He's got my WhatsApp number, and he's messaged me and said, oh, me dad's got a classic bike, could you do an MOT on it? Yeah, it's historic, so it doesn't need an MOT, but can you do one or give it a pre-check? Of course I can. And it's a 1942 Enfield. That's going to be coming. I did say to Vince, give us a call this morning, speak to Bex, and we'll get it booked in. Not a problem at all, mate. We'll do an MOT on it, but without logging on to VOSA system. So we'll basically do an MOT test without the paperwork. Don't need to be logging on. It doesn't need an MOT, but we can go round and give it a full assessment. Pass that to me. So that'll be in sometime this week. We'll get a video of that. And looking forward to meeting up with Vince on Thursday. Friday night is live stream night, and it's giveaway week this week. I have loads and loads and loads of giveaways from everybody. Thank you to all the companies that said, can you do us a giveaway? Can you just give our companies a little plug while you give our gear away? So yes, I will give massive plugs to all the companies that have donated equipment to me. And this Friday is going to be probably better than the last giveaway we did. We gave a Cardo away last time. I have got so much stuff to give away now that it's probably going to go on for about an hour giving crap away. And loads of t-shirts, hats. I've got a set of gloves from someone. I'm not saying what the big prizes are because I'm going to give the game away too much, but if you want to be in that draw to win some goodies, and yes, RB pays your postage, so it actually costs me money to give stuff away because I have to pay the postage on it. unless you come down to Eclipse and collect it from me, which is going to be a pain because I'm on holiday the following week, so you'll have to wait a week if you want to collect it. Excuse me. Or you're going to have to wait a week for the postage, unless I pass it all to my mum and say, can you take this down the post office for me? So that is what is coming up this Friday. Saturday is my last day at the garage for a week or so, but we're going to be doing a few bits and pieces at the garage. Saturday afternoon I will probably have a quick beer, and then I've got to go home and pack my cases because we are away Sunday morning, and the neighbours have the keys to my house, which means they get access to my hot tub. Lucky them. So that's what we're doing, and then obviously Suffolk on Sunday until the following Friday. So there's going to be no live stream next Friday. Rev is going to be on holiday, and I am not going to be doing a live stream. I might pop in and do a quick live from the hot tub or something, but you never know, guys. You never know. Saturday, back home, I am catching up with Jamie. So not this Saturday, but next Saturday, 28th, I'm going to be catching up with Jamie. He's coming up to Milton Keynes. He's doing his charity ride. So it's going to be a full-on couple of weeks for me. But we're looking forward to it. And for everybody that's going, where are you going on holiday? We are going to a place called Afflington Hall. Which you can go and Google it, Afflington Hall. It's just loads and loads of nice fancy lodges with hot tubs. And I had to go posh. Our one's got a sauna in the bedroom as well, so I can have a little bit of a sauna, go jump in the hot tub, and then chill out with Mrs. B. Whee! That'd be fun. Right, come on then, you got the merge, one-on-one merge. People still don't understand what a bloody merge junction is. Right, so we're there. And as I was saying, so we're off to Afflington. About a mile down the road is a little place called Framlingham. So you've got Saxmundham, Saxonby, Framlingham. In Framlingham is a little country pub. And we went there a couple of years ago. Went in the village pub, sat there having a bit of meal, and Mrs. B goes, oh, I don't know if I look like Ed Sheeran over there. Yeah, it is. You've heard the story loads of times anyway. It's owned by Ed Sheeran's dad. So we managed to oh, thank you for that. I got a water spray from his car, as if I need cooling off. So yeah, we met up with Ed Sheeran's dad. I'm switching lanes. I'm going over here because he's too bloody slow. So hopefully we might catch up with Ed again. I'll get some photos of that. We don't go down there for meeting celebs. We go down there because the food is very nice. We had a lovely meal last time, and believe it or not, it was called the meat feast. And he said, you eat that, you get the meat sweats. Yeah, all right. 2 sausages, couple of fried eggs, pork chop, a steak, mashed potatoes, peas, gravy, loads of bits. So it's literally a plate full of different meats. Well, when you get the lamb chop on it as well. So yeah, so it's like pork chop, lamb chop, steak, sausages. Great fun. Right, test ride is over. 8 miles on the bike. And last thing I always check, 5th gear and pull it up the hill. Just try it from low down revs. It goes. Right, we're back at the garage. I've got nearly all my test mileage on the last mile we had on the day of QC. I didn't see Mrs. B out in the car. What a shame. She'll probably message and say, saw you on the bike. Excuse me. It is very, very dry and cold this morning. I need a cup of coffee and a cigarette. And we're out on the YBR in a minute. So test ride completed for Gino. Load more waffle from Rev like I normally do. And just keep the content going. There is the big baby. There is Rocky sitting on the end. Pride of place, first bike on the yard. That is my headlight alignment for later. Right, we're going to park this one up in the customer's bay, where we put customers' bikes. They are all the crappy bikes over there as well, that we are currently working on. And I'm going to let you into a little secret in a second. So, out the front, the two LXSs, C and D, ready to go. The WK Scrambler's there, that's all prepped, ready to go. The Echo is prepped and ready to go. Up for sale, FJR 1300, my Quack 1400, F800 BMW, CB 1000R. So it's a CBF, but it's the R version. That is up for sale as well. It's got the Motec crash bars on it. And then there is the Triumph Tiger. Unfortunately, engine's got a little bit hot and it seized the engine. We thought it was a starter motor, but it's actually seized the engine. Triumph Tigers run exceptionally hot, so check your coolant all the time, which is what I tend to do on Rocky every time I ride. And that came in for an MOT yesterday, failed on its backside. Didn't even notice that exhaust is hanging by a thread. Needs tightening up on that one. So that's what we've got in this week. I've got loads of bikes waiting to be built. McCauley's over there, who's having a quick break. We'll see you on the next test ride, guys. Till then, be well, ride safe, and from RB, as always, it's a big goodbye from me.